a large hip circle, and it's executed with a combination of bent and straight legs and a very large hip circle. We'll start going to the right, and what we'll do first is step out with the right foot, and at the same time gently push the hips forward and shift the weight to an even distribution between both feet. Okay, so we step out and push forward, bend the right knee, come on down, swing your bum around to the left side, bending the left knee, come on up, shift the weight and the pelvis forward, centered, and pull it in and set. Same thing to the left side, sweep out, push, bend the left knee, bring the feet around, bending the right knee, come on back up, and set. Right leg goes out, push and shift, bend the right leg, swing it around, bend the left leg, up, push, and set. So if we were going to count this in an 8-count phrase, with this particular music, we might say something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, set. And again, to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're done. Large hip circle. The next movement that we'll look at is called the hip drop. We're going to start in our dance posture. We're going to drop the right hip. We'll work with the right hip. So you want to put all of your weight on the left leg, and we're going to keep that knee bent so that we can keep the movement just in our hips and not get to going up and down like this. So we're on our left leg, and our right foot is just stabilizing us on the floor. We're going to lift and drop, 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 drop. And it's important to note that the movement is coming from the inner thigh muscle, your adductor muscle on the left leg. Whatever weight-bearing leg you are on, that's the muscle on the inside there that you're going to contract to make that opposite hip drop. So we drop and drop, lift, drop, and if you contract that inner thigh muscle, just grab it. It's going to give you a nice sharp quality on your drop. But notice that the standing leg keeps a bent knee all the time, even when you're dropping. Hip drop. So for hip lift, it's a little bit different than the hip drop. We're still going to be putting our weight on the one leg and leaving it bent, but we're going to be using the inner thigh or adductor muscle on the opposite leg, on the balancing or supporting leg, to make that movement. So when you contract the inner thigh muscle on this front leg, that's how you're going to get your sharp lift. And as you do this, you can give it a little push with the toe on the floor. Keeping the standing leg with a bent knee. Other side, lift, 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 lift. Contract the left inner thigh muscle right on the inside here. hip lift.